What's up, YouTube? Weatherman here from Apache Tactical Airsoft, located in Madison, Alabama. I've changed up my loadout quite a bit, even changed my name. You might remember me as Chaos, and of course my channel is still called Chaos Airsoft, but my call sign is now Weatherman. I linked up with some guys at Apache Tactical Airsoft. We became Apache's War Party, and we now attend MilSim events. The most recent event we went to was Operation Blacksheep at Camp Shelby for 2016, and this is my loadout video for what I wore to that event. Now you may remember the last time I did one of these videos, I was a private military contractor. I had my black top, my khaki bottoms, and my very basic chest rig. It wasn't even a plate carrier, it was just kind of a chest rig. Well, I've now upgraded all of my equipment. Multicam top, multicam bottom, multicam plate carrier, and I now wear a helmet, which is kind of funny because in my last video I specifically mentioned that wearing a ball cap was way cooler than wearing a helmet. Of course, 2 weeks later I ended up breaking a 4x4 over my head, so helmets are very, very cool. I also use this helmet to attach a GoPro to the night vision slot, so that way I can film all that awesome gameplay footage that you're going to be seeing from Camp Shelby. So I do really love this loadout. Now pretty much everything is different with this, but there are still a few similarities. I of course still have my Punisher patch. I can't even remember. I think I wore that on my sleeve or another part of my gear last time, but I have a Punisher patch. The single point sling attachment is the same. I now just run it through the shoulder straps of my plate carrier, so my rifle is slung directly in front of me instead of kind of off towards the side. The rigger's belt, which you can't see it here because it's underneath my battle belt, is also the same, as well as my boots and my gloves. But that is where the similarities stop. Of course, I got me a helmet primarily so that way I can hook up my GoPro and have an extended battery so I can record hours on end of gameplay, but also I did in fact break a 4x4 over my head. It was quite painful. Didn't have to go to the hospital, but needless to say, I went home and ordered a helmet that day. Now I switched over from the yellow tinted glasses that got scratched up way too much, so I now wear these black tinted or the smoky glasses. It kind of looks cool as well. Helps keep the sun out of my eyes, which is also very important. Unfortunately, they do have their limitations. Once the sun starts going down, it becomes very difficult to actually make out what's a target and what is a tree. I shot up many trees around the dusk hours when we're out there playing at Apache Tactical. So I believe I've already mentioned I've got the multicam upper and bottoms. I still wear 511 pants, but they are multicam. They're very nice, very durable. I love these pants. I've had other pants that I've only worn for about a year that went through less abuse than these pants have, and these pants are holding together fantastic. The multicam upper, I actually forget, I think this is a True Spec combat shirt. I have my team patch and my team tab over on my left sleeve. On my right sleeve, I have a couple more patches, including my tab from Operation Blacksheep at Camp Shelby this past year. Now, my plate carrier is a Condor plate carrier, Cry Precision licensed, and it is fantastic. I don't know how I survived without this thing. I've got great customization options. Up front, I have a triple double stack M4 mag pouches. Over on my side, I have a single stack with a kangaroo for my pistol mags. And then on my left side, I would normally have pouches for my 40mm grenade launcher, but I don't really run with that anymore. I do have a radio pouch back here where I keep my Baofeng, run a headset mic all the way through my plate carrier up into my ear, which I've discovered you have to actually tape that thing into your ear, otherwise it's going to fall out quite a bit. In terms of the push to talk, I really only run the radio and the comms at those big ops that we're going to be going to more and more often, so I don't have it on my loadout right now. But this loadout is absolutely fantastic. But the changes don't stop there. I've got some new weapons to talk about as well. Now the first weapon on the list is I picked up a sidearm. This is a Walther PPQ by Elite Force. It's fantastic. I carry the real steel version of this in real life, and that's why I chose to go with the airsoft version. I want to maintain that level of realism, so that way I could pretty much cross-train with my real firearm using an airsoft BB gun, which is great because everything about it is the same except for the recoil, of course. It does have that gas blowback system, which gives a little bit of recoil, but not too much. But it's perfect for that cross training that I really wanted to get out of airsoft as well. Not to mention, of course, airsoft looks cool, but the cross training is very important to me. Now, again, I did get another weapon. I don't have it here with me right now because it's currently in the shop. I'm upgrading a few things on it, making it shoot a little bit harder, putting an M120 spring in it. But I have a KWA KR9. It comes with a key mod rail, and it's pretty much identical to my real steel counterpart. It is a fantastic, fantastic, fantastic gun. This thing is absolutely a laser beam. Now, other than a few problems that I've had with the hop-up in it, this thing is just glorious. If you're within about 100 feet of me, I'm going to put you down very effectively. There's really no dodging my BBs. The only downside is, again, that hop up. If for whatever reason it takes a while to get that hop up warmed up, so I have to put like 500 rounds through this thing before the hop up starts catching, and I can shoot further than about 100 feet. Otherwise, I'm actually having to arc my shots to hit someone that's just 75 feet in front of me, which is incredibly annoying. And I've adjusted that hop up thousands of ways to Sunday, and nothing seems to work on it. It just seems like it takes forever for the hop up to actually start catching the BBs. So I'm hoping that that problem will get resolved in the shop. But other than that, it's a fantastic gun, and I love it. And it's my primary gun that I run when I go to these ops. But I did pick up one more piece. I introduce you to the Stoner. Now, I don't know why they call it a Stoner, because most Stoners I know don't do nearly the amount of work that this thing does. This is a glorious piece of work. It is absolutely devastating out of my local field. Hopefully that transfers over into the ops when I finally get to take this thing on an op. Picked this up for about $350 on eBay. It is fantastic. Only problem I really run into with it is the stock. Now, this isn't its normal stock. The normal stock, the screws got stripped on it, and it eventually just fell off altogether. So with a little bit of duct tape, I was able to wedge an M4 stock on there. It's pretty sturdy, a lot sturdier than the last one, but as you can see, it does twist. But I don't really care too much about that so long as I have something good that I can shoulder with this gun. Now, it is a good gun. It's pretty accurate at about 150 feet, shoots around 390 feet per second with 2 O's. I'm going to start running 2 5s through this thing just to maintain that accuracy on windy days and to get a little bit more penetration through things like brush. But this is a very, very good gun. I love it. Out at the local field, this is my primary weapon. I'm trying to get used to running with this much heavier gun because, of course, my KR9 weighs 5-6 pounds. This thing weighs twice that, so it does take a bit of getting used to, but I'm slowly getting the hang of it. And I can't wait to take this thing out on my first real op. Now, I do still have my 4 CRS from my last video that I made. I upgraded that with an M120 spring. I don't run with it too much, but it is a very accurate gun. Kind of use it like a marksman rifle right now because it punches out to about 200 feet or so with 2 O's, which I was a little shocked by. But it's the accuracy with which this thing shoots, which is why I love it so much. So it's pretty much my marksman rifle now. I don't run with it as often as I do my KR9 or my LMG, but it is still a very good gun. So that's going to do it for this update to my loadout. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you get a chance to go out to Apache Tactical Airsoft. It's a great field. They redid it this past October. They have what's known as the Embassy. That place is a horrifying, horrifying building to be caught in, but it's still an outstanding field. I love playing out there. Not to mention the staff is great. You know, they want to teach you how to be better. So if you're kind of starting off in the world of airsoft and you're looking to up your skill set, they could certainly help you with that out there at Apache Tactical. I just started playing airsoft this past July, and thanks to the help from those guys out there, I've gotten much better at my game. And of course, I now roll with the MilSim team. So I hope you get a chance to make it out there. Make sure you hit that like button. Check out the Operation Blacksheep videos. I'll post them, the ones that I already have, in the description below. But more videos will be coming, rest assured. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the battlefield.